Hello everyone, welcome to War Mongrels. War Mongrels is an isometric real-time tactics game taking place on the Eastern Front of World War II. This game was kindly provided to me with code by Destructive Creations, the developer and publisher of the game, and so we are going to hop into a new campaign. We're going to go in on the normal difficulty, starting in Chapter 1. You can see I have some kills there just from testing the game out before we got recording. So, starting with the introduction sequence, here we go.
Manfred Raufer, I'd like to hear the story about you and your companions in detail. We have plenty of time.
As you may expect, I'm not particularly happy to share all this. I've tried to forget everything for the last 10 years. Yet I swear on my honor, I'll be truthful. I wish to release this burden.
Please, proceed then.
It began in June '44, when the Allied forces successfully landed in France, and had already taken a lot of territory from us. At the time, we were also losing our war on the Eastern Front. Ivan was hitting us hard. We already knew our fight was hopeless, but the Fuhrer stubbornly tried to save his face at our expense. We've been on Eastern Front lines for 3 years already. 3 long and horrible years. Everything was different at that point. Do you know what it's like to live day to day with a constant feeling that you are already dead to this world? Me and Evald witnessed terrible atrocities during the withdrawal of our forces. I couldn't comprehend how they applied the principles and dignity of German soldiers. Us. I ended up in Strafbataillone, a penal company. And this is how it all started.
We're close to our destination, you maggots. Maybe you will earn back some of your soldiers' honor. Ivan set a minefield on our left flank, but our artillery have pushed them back. You are ordered to clear the minefield. It is the only way for our forces to withdraw. Evald, put your fucking helmet on your brainless head!
But Schütze Evald doesn't want to live anymore, sir.
Sir, I don't care about my brainless head, sir.
Scheiße is coming from their side. Driver, schnell! Incoming artillery fire! Scheiße!
All right.
Evald, is that you?
Yeah, come on, get the fuck down. We need to get into the trench. Come on.
So, as I understand it, we are 2 German soldiers who are defecting because we disagree with the actions of our superiors.
They stopped. 1, 2, 3.
So, we are just trying to get out of Dodge right now, it seems. I'm just going to run through the trenches, try and get out of the middle of this fight. And then once things quieten down a minute, maybe we will see where we're going thereafter.
Go back to your positions. Defend the line.
Right, we can select Ewald, and they have melee kills. We will just get rid of this officer. We're going to have to get through the village somehow.
Let's get it and get the fuck out of here. No, wait. We've just deserted the army. Any of our patrols could get us jailed. Oh, right. We need to get rid of our uniforms.
Russian ones are a bad idea. We've got to find some peasant clothes.
Yeah, we are deserting the army. Move the camera here. If we right-click on our foes, we can see their field of view.
I have an idea how to draw Ivan's attention.
Hold down Control and left mouse click. We can pick up a bottle of moonshine. Then, if we toss that just here as a distraction, we can be ready with fists. Take that guy out. And we can pull that body away. And we should be able to repeat the same trick a couple of times. So there's that bottle of moonshine. Grab that again. Lob it into this circle. And this one's in for a bad time. Prepare our fists. Get him.
Good night. This is too easy.
We'll remove that corpse as well. Drop the body here. Very well. So we have 2 more foes here to kill silently. We'll keep up doing what we're doing here with the moonshine. So this guy here. If we throw that about there, get his attention, then rush them whilst they're distracted. Again, pull this body out of view just so we can get the last guard without too much issue. Excuse you, I said grab the corpse. Do not want to grab this body. Right, apparently they refused to pick up this corpse. Not entirely sure why. But we'll throw one more bottle. But before we do that, let's hide behind this bit of fence. So that as they come round, they're not looking directly at us. Then let's grab back our moonshine. Very nice. Right, we can press on.
See those 2? I bet I could take them at once.
If Ewald has a spare bottle of moonshine, he can use it to take down 2 opponents at once. Select Brawl as a skill, and then left click on the 2 of them.
Hold it. There's a guy up there. He'll see you. I'm quite a climber. I can take him down.
Best of luck then.
Right. Manfred can climb the vines, left mouse button. And we've got a knife, so that's simple enough, self-explanatory. So back to Edward, and we can brawl on these 2. Hopefully this just does what it says on the tin. Yeah, that works. Press Q or E to rotate the camera. Holding the Alt key and moving the mouse also works. Get Manfred down. Simple enough. Must specifically use the vines, they won't auto-climb. That's fine, no bother.
I still have my watch. The Soviets are always so very fond of watches.
Select pocket watch and throw it on the ground near the enemy with left mouse button. The music box in Manfred's watch will attract the enemy in its direction. When the enemy picks it up, kill him, otherwise he will summon his closest companions to boast about it. Right, well, let's get a bit closer first. Or not, apparently. Throw pocket watch here. Damn it. I've got problems. Clearly, I instigated against the watch a moment too soon or too late. That'll do it. Making noise. Some skills are noisier than others. Pay attention to their respective noise indicators. This is shown as a white circle when hovering the mouse over the target. Get rid of these two. Okay, so this stab will make a reasonable amount of noise in the area. Whereas this won't. So we can kill with fists far more quietly than we can with a knife. Lure another one. Right, we do not have bottles anymore, so I guess they want us to use the watch. There's a bottle back there, which will be useful. I just don't know how we're going to... I guess if we put them there, and none of these guys pay attention, we'll be able to do what we need to. Apparently we don't have line of sight for this. Makes sense.
Hey!
Go with the silent punch. Take the watch back. Apparently only Manfred can take the watch. Then what? Just get civilian clothes now, eh? Right, well, we're probably going to want that bottle if we are going to succeed. So let's see if we can throw the watch. That should do it. Then Edward, if you could go and deal with them. Very nice. Oh god. That's a spanner in the works, isn't it? Do we need to hide? Oh, jeez. Right. Well, for a start, we want to pick this back up. You want some wine. Moonshine, wine, all the same to me. Now, with just two here, we could probably brawl. And if we brawl from right there, the noise indicator doesn't encompass that other guy who's knelt down in front of us. So hopefully this works out.
Good night.
Whistle. Manfred can distract enemies by whistling. When they hear a whistle, they'll check out the source of the noise. I feel like I should be hiding more corpses, but sure. We're gonna come head on up here. There is our whistle technique. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Just whistle where you are, please. 16-second cooldown. It's a bit much for whistling, but so be it. I'll try and get one of these two guards at a time. And then our other friend, Evald, can proceed on with a punch once they get over here. No, 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 no.
Good night.
That nearly didn't go right. Let's just bring this particular corpse a little further away, so that we don't have to worry about the second guy we're about to whistle around the corner interfering with the first. There's also two more guys back there, right in front of the laundry line we want to get to. There's some kind of a collectible, perhaps, there. God, this really does go on a while, doesn't it? Right, time to whistle. Then we prepare for a punch. Planning mode. In planning mode, you can queue one action per hero and execute them at the same time. To select planning mode, press Tab. Select each hero's skill and double-click on the enemy. The hero will then run and commit the action. Press Enter to execute the plan. Okay, we got VATS. You are going to punch them. You are going to stab them and execute. I'm a big fan of that. Let's sort out our clothing.
Quick. Someone as big as me lived here? Damn.
Would be good to get some firepower too.
We'll borrow Ivan's guns.
Weapons and ammo. Each hero prefers a different type of weapon. Use control and order your men to pick up the gun they like. So we've got a small machine gun and a rifle, perhaps. Where are these weapons? Are they on the ground? Am I missing something? God, there's so many foes over there. Oh, okay, they're back here. That's fine. So, get me my two gents. I'm going to try and take this guy out just to get this collectible. I don't know if I'm going to focus on all the collectibles and stuff, but just to do it once to get the lay of the land will be good.
This will come in handy.
More of this for Manfred.
Huh. They're using German weapons? Must be really far away from their supply lines.
I guess we can pick up anything for either or. It's fine by me. Any extra stuff back here that we want? There's a rifle and a machine gun. Our ammo count is definitely not full, so we'll keep collecting. Manfred demands this in green rather than yellow. No idea if this is overkill, but why wouldn't we take what we can while we can, huh? Alright, that's full ammunition on the machine gun. Far fewer rounds in the rifle. Only 20 shots here. But we'll come back, take everything that we can, select the party, and we will move up this way. So now we want to steal a motorcycle and get away. That way does have a ramp. That is a possible exit. How are we going to get past this truck? I guess we're going to probably end up with some kind of plot or modifier as we move ahead. But for now, let's try and get through here, possibly using our stopwatch, pocket watch, and get this newspaper. So we're going to stopwatch just there. Select Edwald. Ah dear. Alright, that's fine. We can instead whistle. Whistle here. Smashy smashy. Please go back and get your pocket watch. Thank you very much. Collectibles. You may... Oh, okay. We collect the collectible. Treasure Hunter 1 of 37. Achievement unlocked Explorer. 37 does not seem like an excessive amount. I take it this is looking like a dead end. That guy's on their own. That guy's looking over the wall. Is there any chance we can whistle loudly enough to get that guy from here? Just about. Prepare for a punch right here.
Impossible.
That guy sounds just a little bit like Sam Fisher or something similar. I have no idea who did the voice work on this. Find a way to eliminate him. Him is nice and vague. I don't really want to start a gunfight. I don't know if that's the intended solution. Whistling. I don't know if we can whistle all the way from the house. If that will lure this guy all the way around. But we'll try. Just one guy, please. You're going to see the corpse? Is that going to be a problem for me? Alright, someone is on minor alert, it seems.
And what? Now you regret this?
Regret what?
Herr Raufer, do you regret disobeying?
If you want to know more about characters, let them talk to each other. They'll stop talking if they split up or an enemy spots them. Okay. Right, same story again. Whistle and punch. Are they coming down? They are. Where are their sightlines going to end, though? Crawling an enemy field of view range. Notice the enemy's field of view splits into two areas. The full one is the area where the enemy will surely see you no matter what, while dashed areas are where you can crawl unnoticed. Interesting. So if I right-click you, we can crawl through a bunch of this space unnoticed. So let's come back around here. And
Manny, but seriously, why didn't you pull the trigger back then?
And fault.
well, the conversations don't seem to be working quite perfectly, but that's fine. These two do have an out through this doorway. It's worth noting. But while we're crawling, we can make it across this gap. What about you? You won't see us. Crap. Okay. Fire there. This can't go well, can it? Especially if we're not going to stand up to try and fire. What is happening? We're just going to get shot to death, aren't we? This is going to be a reload, clearly. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but we'll go again. The reloading is very frequent, and I'm a big fan. We've got rid of those two guys. So we'll try that tiny encounter again. So we want to be crawling once we get around to about here. Because I guess we could try and take these two guys out. Give us somewhere to hide. Let's try and figure out who saw us. That gives us a gap. That gives us a gap. It's a very, very small place to pass right there. Cut the fence. Okay, well, we're going to have to eliminate a lot of these folks if we're going to cut through that fence to get out. Fair enough. That makes things a little more guided. If we get in this kind of, not foxhole, but this gap, stand back up. We whistle right here. We should just get one of those two. Then we can retreat. They'll investigate that exact spot. Punch, punch. Grab the corpse. Bring them back round here. Drop them off. And then push right up to there. We can do the same. These two are quite the team, aren't they?
I'll crush his skull.
Okay.
Highlights any interactive objects. Oh, that's handy. And that's toggle on and offable.
Removing the body.
That's going to do me a world of good in trying to see what's going on around us. I can kind of imagine that I would just leave that on a lot of the time. But what I might end up doing is just hotkeying that to my mouse. Right, let's get down again. And we'll come hide out in here for a moment, because it looks like there's another collectible on the ground of some description. What do we have here? Collectible discovered. Instructions for dealing with deserters. Press here to examine. That is just all in German, isn't it? Okay. Instructions for dealing with deserters. According to the decree of the August 20th, 1942, soldiers who are guilty of desertion or who weaken the fighting spirit with the rest of their unit soldiers should be given the opportunity to restore their honor by being sent to a penal battalion. The conditions of serving their punishment is service on the most extreme part of the front line. Punishment includes the most difficult and dangerous tasks such as demining, burying the fallen, securing strategic points, providing the material needed by the respective units regardless of the current conditions on the front line. Tribute for the time will be reduced to 1/5 of the base. Uniforms are stripped of insignia. Well, we are out of uniform now, so we just have to figure out what we're going to do about the rest of everyone else around here. Let's stand back up. Push to the... no. Push to the back corner of here. Any chance we can catch that guy's attention? Not from here, we can't. Right, I'm wondering when we might have to start actually opening fire with these weapons. So I'm wondering also just how we're going to move through here, because this guy can see anything up past that point. I just don't know if we can crawl just here. If we're careful about it, I guess we can. And we're safe right up to this space here. And if we can detract this one to there first, we can then possibly work our way around. So we'll move one at a time. That's gone well. We'll repeat that over here. Now, is there any way we're going to be able to whistle for this? We could. And what I wouldn't give for a silenced handgun, you know? If they were to walk to about here, we could probably get them. I wonder if we could get them to turn around. That is a tough sell. How loud would our knife be? Not loud enough to attract the other guy behind us. Go and stab, go and stab. Right, I tried to stand up and the standing cancelled the stab order, it seems. But we're fine. There's a collectible in here. Flyer from the Eastern Front. Press here to examine. Lots of information. Right. These two can't see one another, so we can punch this guy out without issue.
I'll crush his skull.
Fine, go.
And then the last two by the fence we can probably do in sync with one another, as we had previously. So let's get both guys over to here. And so we can get pretty close without any issues. Don't think we necessarily have to be crawling. So it's sync mode, punch this guy, stab this guy, and execute.
I'm gonna fucking kill him. Cutting through.
Cut these guys through.
It's a miracle I haven't lost those.
Manny, but seriously.
And then
These guys next to the bike silently. Behind the fence, we open fire.
Easy peasy.
combat mode is more dynamic than classic mode. Choose both characters and enter combat mode by pressing C. Move the character with WASD and kill enemies by pointing at them with the mouse and shooting them.
Hunting. Port arms.
Oh, okay, now we're like proper third-person shootering, I guess. Which, we have the rifle at the moment.
Reloading.
I am bad at that.
Empty mag.
Right. Is it worth refilling our ammo? I guess if we're not under heat right now, we can. One of us nearly died, but, you know, all's well that ends well, I guess. Don't see any regular machine guns. Let's just get out of here.
Manny, get in there. I'll drive first.
Next time I'll punch you for Manny. Let's just get the hell out of here. I'm tired as hell.
Right, we've escaped the front lines of war for now. We've completed Cowardice, unlocked some bits and pieces. We'll see if... spacebar to continue. So that's where we're going to end off this part. I'm going to press on with this some more, see how things change. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.